Everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Gulsan and I help you with your spoken English. Today I am very excited as you can feel that. Today in this video I am going to share with you the mindset it takes to speak English fluently from scratch. What's the authority I have to say that? Let me tell you, I come from a Hindi medium background and I swear to God, by 2020 I was not able to speak even a single sentence in this language. Believe me on this, I was not able to speak even a single sentence in this language, but I started speaking English fluently because of the mindsets that I changed, that I want you to do the same. If you are struggling with speaking English, if you have been trying to speak English for the last 2 years, 3 years and haven't been a fluent speaker yet, I want you to question your mindset. I want you to change your mindset. And I have seen many English learners giving up on learning English because of the wrong mindsets they have, and now I want you to change that. By the end of this video I can guarantee that you will learn what are the mindset that you should be having in order to speak English fluently. And if you just adapt those habits, I guarantee you that you will end up becoming a fluent speaker like me. I'm not saying that I have mastered English spoken, but what I'm saying is I have learned how to express my thoughts well in this language. Now let's get started and talk about the first mindset that you must have to develop in order to learn this language from scratch and become fluent at it. I have seen those people who have been trying to speak English for the last 2 years and 3 years and they haven't yet become fluent at speaking English because of this one mindset that they don't have. The mindset is they are always trying to become perfect at speaking English at first. So the mindset shift that you have to be doing is you have to be shifting your mindset from I have to speak English perfectly to I might make mistakes while speaking English because I am learning something and it's new to me. If you are learning a new skill, you will suck at it. This is my guarantee, because skills of any sort are learned through trials and errors. If you are not making mistakes while learning a skill, it means you are not making progress in learning. So if you are making mistakes and improving at the same time, you are making huge progress in that. So I want you to shift your mindset from I have to speak perfect English to I might make mistakes while speaking English because I'm new to it. And I want you to remind that every experts that you see in any field was a beginner once. Let me remind you again. Every expert that you see in any field was a beginner once, and that you have to be reminding this statement every single day. You have to shift your mindset from I have to be speaking English perfectly to I might make mistakes while speaking English, and that's okay. And it's okay to make mistakes if you're learning English. It's not our first language, it's not our mother tongue, so you don't have to be worrying about that all the time. So what I'm saying here is when I got started with speaking English, this is what I taught myself, that I am a beginner and I might make mistakes while speaking English and people might make fun of me, and that's okay for me. It's the way of learning a new thing. So I accepted that and I embarked on this journey of English fluency, and I think I have learned to articulate my thoughts well in this language. If I had not developed this mindset, I would not have been this man that I am today. So in order for you to speak English fluently, this is what you need to be developing. The first mindset is you have to stop trying to be perfectionist at speaking English at first, and you have to developing the mindset that you might make a mistake, because any skills is learned through trials and errors. Now let's talk about the second mindset that you must be developing in order to learn this language and become fluent at it. The second mindset is speaking is more important than grammar rules at first. I have seen those people who speak with grammar rules. They're always in their heads if this is right or this is right, if I have to add has here or if I have to add has here. They're always confused. They're always trying to speak with grammar rules, and they are trying to be perfect at speaking English here. So this is what they should not be doing if they want to speak English fluently. So if you want to speak English fluently, you don't have to be paying too much attention to learning grammar rules at first. What you need to do is you need to pay attention to short phrases, short sentences, and you have to go speaking sentences at first. And you don't have to be worrying about grammar rules. You will learn grammars along the way. This is my guarantee. At first, when I started speaking English, I didn't know that much of grammars, but I made that mistake. Let me be very honest here. I learned all those grammar rules. I read every single book on grammars, and I crammed those grammar rules, thinking that it will help me speak English fluently. But that never happened to me. Honestly, that never happened. Those grammar rules did not help me speak English fluently until I realized that I have to be listening to this language and speaking at the same time. I'm not going to become a fluent speaker just by learning grammar rules. And if you are someone only paying too much attention on grammars, you are not going. Let me tell you that you are not going to be a fluent speaker by doing that. I just want you to change your mindset from I need to be speaking with grammar rules to I need to be learning phrases and short sentences at first, and I need to start speaking. This is the mindset that you must have to develop. Okay, now let's talk about the third mindset that is very powerful. Without it, nothing is gained, nothing is achieved. So what is that mindset? That mindset is, you must have heard that statement, consistency beats talent. Yeah, consistency is the key to speaking English fluently. Yeah, that's what you need to be maintaining. You must have to be developing that mindset of being consistent at learning English. Or if you are learning any skill in general, you have to be consistent at that in order to learn the skill. So what I'm saying here is you have to become that man who maintains consistency. 15 minutes daily practice can beat 2 hours in a week. If you are doing 2 hours practice in a week, and on the other hand you are doing 15 minutes practice a day, you are going to grow more by doing 15 minutes a day practice than doing 2 hours once a week. That's what I'm saying. You have to be maintaining consistency in order to learn this language and become fluent at it. I have seen those people who are not maintaining consistent efforts, and that is why they are always complaining. Gulshan, I am not able to speak English. How are you able to speak English so fluently, so clearly? And here I am not even able to speak even a single sentence. So the reason here is because you are not consistent, bro. You are not consistent. I have learned this. Consistency plays a huge role in learning any skill. I can say that confidently because I know the importance of consistency. Consistency beats talent. This is what I have learned from Alex Hormozy. He's a genius in the business world. You can search about that man, Alex Hormozy, and I have learned a lot from that man. Now let's talk about the fourth mindset that you must have to develop. This is my personal. Don't give too much importance to English. Yeah, don't give too much importance to English. I have seen those people who are always afraid of speaking English because they might make mistakes, and that's what you must avoid, because they give too much importance to English. You know what? Britishers don't speak Hindi and they don't mind that. You have to be okay with that. I don't know English. I am trying to learn, and we are far ahead of them. They don't speak Hindi, but we speak Hindi and English both. So in that way, we are ahead of them. So that's what I am saying. I am saying you don't give too much importance to English. I know it's a global language. I know it's a way of communicating to the world. But at the same time, I know it's not our mother tongue. It's not our mother tongue. So if I make mistakes while speaking, that's okay. I will not give too much importance to it. I am okay with the way I speak. And with that mindset, if you just take it lightly, don't be serious about learning this language. Don't be that serious. Just take it easy and learn this language. You will learn quickly if you just approach learning English that way. This is my personal experience. Before I was not a fluent speaker, I used to give too much importance to English. English. If someone is speaking English, I give too much importance to that person. He must be a very intelligent person. And there is a term in psychology, I can't remember right now, but if you like a trait about a person, you are going to assume that the person is intelligent. The overall personality of that man is good. I'm not sure whether I am able to clarify this or not, but this is a term in psychology. This is called hello effect. I can't remember that. So if you know about that term. So these were the fourth mindset that you must be developing in order to learn any skill. I'm not only talked about English learning. I just talked about any skills that you want to learn. These mindsets are going to help you learn any skills. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, I want you to hit the like button, and I also want you to hit to the subscribe button, because it makes me believe that my efforts are making a difference out there and I should be making more videos. Okay, so